Okay. And so, um, like I said, the importance of learning to trust ourselves, trust that voice, trust yourself, what you're hearing on the inside of you. Um, like I said in the first part, we learn to trust everything else. We have news, media outlets, we have social networking outlets, we have people that we trust and listen to and believe in. We have friends, we have so many people that we seek and ask advice from. You know, a lot of times we'll be in a situation in our lives and, you know, we don't know where to go, what to do, where to turn, what direction to take. And so we'll go and find someone who we feel that we can trust and who we feel has an answer or maybe even an experience or something that can help us out of this thing. And sometimes it's just a thing of you just needing to talk to somebody. But you do this because you feel that they can help you. And I'm not saying that we don't do that. You know, we're not supposed to do that because, I mean, we do need people. We need people way more than we need these social networking, you know, uh, organizations. We need to get back to learning to have friends and talk to people face to face. And you know, it's so hard almost today to talk to almost anybody who doesn't have a device stuck in their face and with their fingers going, you know, while they're talking to you. So, but you know, we learn basically, like I said, to trust everything else except for that inner voice. And so, you know, that voice is, first of all, never going to lead you astray. It's never going to lead you astray. You have to learn, first of all, to listen. There are so many distractions nowadays with everything. We don't know how. We have forgotten how to be quiet, how to turn off things, and how to meditate. So many times we meditation is not a part of our lives at all. You know, I remember some years ago I was talking to a woman on my job about something, and she was just like, oh, I can't stand all that quiet. I can't have quiet because she said it's scary. It scares me just to have just me and my thoughts and just nothing else. And it's like I got to put some music on, the TV on, and just something. I can't just not have anything, you know. But you know, we have to learn to trust ourselves and our intuition, and learn to speak those positive things into our lives and into existence. We're going to have to learn to be quiet, to listen, to hear that voice, because it is a still small voice. We have to know, first of all, that still small voice is you and what's best for you. And we have to learn that, like I said, it's not going to lead you astray. You have to learn to trust it. You have to know that it has your best interest at heart, basically, because it's you. You have your best interest at heart. You, for the most part, are going to protect you, yourself, first and foremost, before anyone else. You are not going to, we have learned to, as time goes on, but for the most part, you are not going to lie to yourself. You are not going to do anything that's going to harm you. And so that's why I say, when you meet someone, when you hear something, and that little voice tells you, you know, you get something in your gut, in your spirit, whatever it is you want to call it, trust it. Believe it. It is there to help you. It's there to lead you. It's there to guide you. Learn, like I said, to begin to quiet yourself and listen to this. You know, when my spirit speaks to me the most, it's in the middle of the night. It's those 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning type hours, when, I may get up, go to the restroom, whatever, and just kind of sit up for a moment until I can go to sleep again, because I'm one of those people that once I kind of wake up, it takes me a minute to go back. So, but I will sit and I will meditate and I will listen and I will speak to the universe, the creator, whatever you call your greater power. I believe it's the creator. I speak and I listen and I trust, and what comes to me usually is what I need in my life. And like I said, we look for advice from so many other people and places, but people can really only give you from the experiences that they have had in their lives. Now, you have lived with you forever. You are the only one who have lived with you forever, live with yourself every single moment of your life. You have been there. So who knows you better than you? This is why I say that inner voice is not going to lead you astray. There's a situation in your life where, as I said, you don't really know where to turn, what to do. What you do is you put that question, that indecisiveness, that confusion out into the universe. You speak it out, okay? And once you get that answer of what you need to do, that is what you need to trust. It really is what you need to trust. I mean, because like I said, people can give you from their experiences, but only you know really what to do. A lot of times we look just for confirmation, oh, well, I think this, but let me ask so-and-so, And I mean, if you have to do that, do it. But the bottom line is trust yourself. You're not going to lead yourself wrong. You don't have to take advice and listen to advice from everybody else because you feel like or you think that they're smarter and they know you better than you. Because to be very, very honest, you're going to be the one that is going to have to live with the decision that you make. And nobody else can do that for you. You can go to this sister and she tells you this is what you need to do, and then when you do it, you can't blame her, really. A lot of people do that, but you really can't blame her. I mean, you're going to have to be the one that's going to have to live with the karma, the consequences, and everything else that comes into your life. And so that's why I say begin to learn to listen to yourself and understand what your inner voice is telling you, because that voice is coming from your life and your experiences, the things that you do. So many times we look to just, we seem to live a life as if things just happen to us. A lot of times, I'm not bashing Christianity, but a lot of times in Christianity, they kind of teach you to kind of just trust God, to just kind of just see what happens. And if it happens to you, then, oh, well, that must be God's will. Well, not really, because it has to do with the prior decisions that you made. It may be something 13 years ago that you did, that fruit is just now coming to fruition in your life. And really, it has to do with what you do with it. Life, really, I am learning, is what you make it. It's what you do with those things, those challenges, those new roads, those new experiences and all of that come into your life. It's what you do with them, and it's how you handle it. Life is not just thrust upon us, like so many seem to think that it's just, oh, I just got sick. No, you didn't just get sick. You know, it has to do with what you ate. It has to do with your genes. It has to do maybe sometimes with some family things that go on in your family, from family, what do you call that? Genetics. You know, it has to do with us taking personal responsibility. You know, I hear that a lot. Oh, sister so-and-so just got sick. Well, it must be God's will. No, it's not God's will for you to be sick. Just so he can show you that he can heal you. I mean, why? He's God. Of course he can do it. So, you know, I hate to hear that. Not because people are stupid, but because people are unlearned. You know, life isn't just thrust upon you. You didn't just get kicked out of your apartment because God wants to show you he can give you another place. But, I mean, come on, you know. It has to do with what we do, with our experiences, with how we handle it, with things that have happened before, with things that are going to happen to us in the future. This is why we need to learn how to speak positive, how to speak the things that we need and we want in our life into existence, because it's not just happenstance. Those things that you speak, those things that you put out into the universe are going to come back. Life is a cycle, life is a circle, and those things come back. So it's not what sister so-and-so did to you, it's how you reacted to what sister so-and-so did to you that caused whatever cause and effect that happened. You know, and even in that you can change it. You don't just have to live a life of victim and circumstance, because you can change it. And that's what being on this journey of positivity, positive thinking, learning to listen to yourself, learning to trust yourself and understand that inner voice, and knowing, even if you call that inner understanding God, knowing that God loves you and has your best interest at heart, and he didn't want, or you know, he didn't want bad things to happen, you know. So we have to begin to gain that understanding, begin to understand that you are worthy of a better life. You are worthy of good things coming to you, good things happening to you. It doesn't just happen to everybody else. It can happen to you, but it has to do with how you live your life right now. Because the things you do right now are going to be the things that you're going to have to pay for later. And though that's good and bad. It's called karma. It's good and bad. Karma works both ways. So it's not all bad. And we need to begin now to begin to learn to speak those good things into existence. Speak those wonderful things that you want into your life, and know that you deserve it, and know that the universe wants you to be happy, that you were brought here into this life to be happy, not to suffer, not to toil, not to let everything bad happen to you and you just have to deal with it. No, life can be good. Life can be good, and it starts inside of you. Starts with what you speak, starts with what you believe, start with what you even understand about it. So I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on positive thinking, learning to listen to that inner voice, so that your life can begin to change and to become better. That is important for Black liberation, because I could go on with this. I mean, so many times we feel that as Black people we've had a bum steer, and we have. But things can change. Things can change. Things are changing in the universe. Things are changing. And it's going to get a lot better. But we have to begin to learn how to connect with the universe, connect with good karma, connect with those positive things in our lives. So I love you all. Thank you all so much for listening, and thank you for continuing to support me. And I'm asking you to subscribe, comment, and share. Until the next video, we'll see you later.